It, Good morning, Warren First 931ers. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside.
Duke Rice in the house.
Yes, he is in Yurt Nation. Shout out to
Hmm.
all our Sparta listeners out in the White County area. But of course, the big thing, the big talk all week, we're going to get into later on in the show or throughout the show is, of course, 4th of July celebrations and shenanigans at this point. Everybody's got somewhere to go. And of course, I want to say thanks to, we lost you. There you go.
Yep, sorry.
Thanks to Viola Valley Stars and Stripes for, of course, kicking it off over the weekend. A little recap of what happened with me last night. Other than celebrating my brother, my old brother. He's the older one. He turned 43 yesterday.
Mm.
And we went to, and this is also why, if you have not posted, if you're closed due to 4th of July, the celebrations and stuff, please let us know. We did do a post on there. It's pinned to the top of our page. We have a lot of people that's commented, and we'll go through that today on the show with you guys. But Bosky's is closed throughout the week. We love going to Bosky's at Willowbrook Golf Course. And
Yeah.
we went there, and I got there 15 minutes till, and literally there was a sign that says closed. All the
Oh,
on vacation. So instead, we did go to Manchester because he likes Old Charlie's. So that's where we went last night to celebrate his birthday last night. And Instagram's just not going to work, so we're going to move on. Sorry for anybody that has been watching us on Instagram. I want to make this quick announcement. We did get a message this morning through StreamYard that there's some, Duke could probably say it better than I, but some controversial. Last week was Facebook. Now we're going to Instagram, but they're owned by the same company.
yeah. It's always some kind of issue with something.
Yeah.
That bunch can't seem to get it together. But,
It is what it
it
is,
is what
right?
it is. Yep. That's right.
We move on. But how was your day yesterday? What'd you do? What you get into?
Oh, jeez. I would love to have the lifestyle that Kelly Walker Slaughter has, to where she's hanging out at the pool with her kids at a swim meet, uh, going to Manchester to have a birthday dinner with her brother. Which, by the way, Nick, congratulations on turning 43, and get ready for those AARP mailers that they'll be sending you real soon as well. So I only talk from experience. Uh, but it's what happens when you get old.
Okay.
But with all that said, I would love to sit here and talk about the most exciting thing I did yesterday was go get my blood drawn.
How was that?
They stick a needle in your arm. You're there for 5 minutes. I was there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
In and out. See ya. And then Tuesday at 2:45, I get to find out how bad a shape I'm in. So
or how much progress you made. We gotta stay. I'll be the positive Patty.
Yeah. When you get to my age, Kelly, when you're pushing Social Security age, it's pretty soon you're talking about the groundhogs bringing you your mail and stuff like that. But anyway, with all that said, and then last night, to let everybody know, our situation is we're living at my mother-in-law's, and which I'm trying to get her to be on the podcast with you. You want to come on? You want to be a part of this?
Come on, Teresa.
Boy, she just flipped me off. I can't believe it.
Oh God.
She's getting rowdy in her old age. I tell you. So our because the kids are living here too. Which, by the way, McKenna is moving out to. She found a roommate, and in a
Oh,
few weeks she's going to be moving to Cookville, and so that's going to open up the back room, which hopefully will be our future bedroom because our current bedroom is the living room.
there you go.
So before anywhere that we've lived, we've never had a TV. Well, we try not to have a TV in the bedroom, right? It's like we just go to bed and all that. Well, last night I got involved in some good old Martin Scorsese movies.
Oh,
I don't know if everybody's ever saw The Departed with Leonardo DiCaprio and
so
Damon.
good. Hands
That's a
down.
great movie.
Great movie.
Jack Nicholson's in there as well.
Yeah.
Great movie. Got wrapped up in that last night. So that's why when people were looking at me like, gosh, man, looks like you just rolled out of bed. Yes, I did. I just rolled out of bed. And that's exactly what I do every morning is roll out of bed. I mean, physically roll out of bed.
Lucky.
So, so that was my day yesterday.
Yeah.
Blood drawn and Martin Scorsese films. So
That doesn't sound like a bad day. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little jealous.
well, I go. I mean, Kelly's calling me yesterday talking about going and having dinner with her brother. I was like, man, boy, I'd love to have dinner with your brother too.
like, where's my invite, right?
Since I'm the long lost son, right?
That is true. My mother has
like
been talking about adopting you. That's a true story, true statement right there. But no, again, it's just crazy how things are just going by so fast. I feel like the summer in general is going by quicker than it needs to. I want it to start slowing down. I don't know what it is about July, but July feels so rushed because I'm just going to be one of those Debbie Downers because of all these flipping events. It's like,
yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
it's a lot, guys. There's a lot going on. And by the time we're done with these events, you're going to be like, oh, crap, there's only how many days till school? So.
Yeah, I mean, because there isn't, and maybe I looked at somebody else's school calendar, but I could have swore like they go back the end of this month, right?
I want to say, I gotta look at the calendar. I don't want to say it. I haven't looked at.
And when I say the end of the month, I like right around the 31st or something like that, August 1st, July 31st.
Yeah,
maybe an abbreviated date or something like that. But I thought that the way the calendar fell this year was like they're going back like the day before August, which you know.
I want to say you might be right on that but I got the dates of like our dates that I have that actually we're sharing on our social media is they're calling them open houses. So there's like open houses going on at the end of the month, and that might be, I don't know if that's the same thing you're saying or what you saw, but if you're new to the community or if you're not new to the community and you want to like preview your son or daughter's new classroom, this is an open house is really good to get them comfortable with the transition before it happens. Something about doing an open house and meeting the teachers and going around and walking in the hallways and things like that. It really does help all ages of kids. I feel like it helped me out when I was even in high school when we did when you did the registrations and stuff, and you can actually go and kind of map out you map out your walk, so you can be like a little ahead of time. But we are going to take a quick break and do a word from our sponsors. When we get back, we're going to talk about the weather because let me tell you, that's one good thing about 4th of July, man. It brings on pretty weather. And so with that said, we'll be right back. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Keep it first.
Located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Craving the best barbecue in the South? Look no further than Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. Whether you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken board. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken ass or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Prater's to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Prater's Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Visit Randall Walker Farms at 8240 Manchester Highway in Morrison, Tennessee. From fresh plants to seasonal favorites, we have everything you need to beautify your home or project, available for both retail and wholesale. Looking for something sweet? Don't miss out on our delicious frozen blueberries. Stop by and see us 6 days a week, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, call 931-635-9535 or email rwalkerfarms@benlomond.net. Get ready with Randall Walker Farms, where planning begins.
Oh, you can't. Listen, this is why I like coming to my little pop-in places. Mary was trying to hold the lantern. Every day this week, I have forgotten 1 or 2 items for my podcast. This is true stories this morning. And so right now, my light that's supposed to be shining on me is a prop. And so she's trying to get one of her lights and shining on me. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. But with that said, currently in downtown McMinnville, we are at 77 degrees. And I was going to show you because I'm getting fancy. Look at that.
Whoa, watch out now.
I know, it's a little too big. Watch out, watch out. I want to try to make it smaller. Can we make it? Okay, I'm going to kick you off for just a second. And
you're fine.
But they can still hear you. But with that said, currently in downtown McMinnville, we are at 77 degrees right now. Today's high is going to be 83. Tonight's low is going to be 68. Partly cloudy conditions expected around 6 p.m. today. The highest feel of temperature might feel like 90 degrees around 3 o'clock today. So wear accordingly. But thank you to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsor. And we will be publishing this on our Facebook, Instagram, and all our socials today. So you guys can keep up with the weather and at least see the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6 days worth of weather. And of course it'll change throughout the week, but this is what's going on. But it's saying sunny weather, so can't complain about that, can we, Duke?
No, you can't. And we had a cold front move through last night, and so Going to be less humidity. I don't know if anybody was up a little bit earlier this morning. It was kind of foggy.
Yeah.
That's all burned off, and it's going to be nice. Just what they call dry heat for a couple of days, but then the humidity will kick back up and all that. And just to let you know, so we got some national breaking news this morning, Kelly, as I'm watching TV. The verdict has been reached in the Sean Diddy Combs trial.
Stop the presses, Sean Diddy Combs, breaking news.
So
I'll tell
yesterday
you later.
they had 4 out of the 5 counts that they had come to some kind of agreement on. The 5th count they couldn't figure it out, and so the judge told them to go back and deliberate, the jury, and so I guess that they've come to that. They haven't read the verdict as of yet, but looks like he's found not guilty on racketeering conspiracy charges. What they should have charged him with was his fondness of baby oil. That's what they should have charged him with.
Like,
I mean, good night.
People to have that much kind of baby oil.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, you know.
Okay, so Duke's talking about the P. Diddy. Say
Puffy.
it again so Mary can hear it again.
Sean Combs found not guilty on racketeering conspiracy charges. They've come to some kind of agreement. There's like 5 counts, but that's the one they found him not guilty on. I'm not 100% sure. Again, I'm kind of seeing this as they're reporting it on TV. But the rest of the verdicts are supposed to be read here in just a little bit. So
okay, well, stop us while we're talking, because I know that I know like that was I know it's not Warren County news, but that was one of the talks around town is like, oh my gosh, because I mean, when his house got raided.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I want to, and I hate to compare it to something, but I'm going to. The last time I seen everybody like really involved like this to me was when everybody wanted to follow the O.J. Simpson
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I think there needs to be some time. I will be completely 100% shocked if Mr. Combs, I'll just say it that way, doesn't get, I don't see him getting off like completely not guilty on every count.
It'll be interesting to see what all that they've either found him or not found him guilty on. So we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Oh, yummy. Look what I got.
Ooh, look at that.
Got my juice for today.
Okay, so they found him guilty on, now they've got it up here. Not guilty on racketeering, not guilty on sex trafficking, guilty on transportation to engage in prostitution, not guilty sex trafficking by force, and guilty on transportation to engage in prostitution. Okay, so they nailed him on the prostitution stuff. So I don't know what that consists of, if that's going to send him to prison for a little bit more, or is it going to be time served for the time he's been in there? Who knows? I guess that's what the judge will do next. But there you go. He was found guilty on 2 of the 5 counts that they had him on. So
okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Breaking news. OJ, or okay, I should say, not OJ.
Puffy.
Mr. Combs. That's crazy. Okay.
Got it for you right here. Warren First, breaking news.
First. And your news source from today, what are you watching?
ABC.
There we go. But real fast, guys, I am at Juicy's Wellness and Cafe today. If you haven't seen our post, we have posted up because due to 4th of July festivities, a lot of businesses are not going to be open. Some are not actually opened all week, and some are only open are closed one day and closed 2 days. Speaking of closing for 2 days, that's why we're here today, because, of course, we're going to be closed on Friday for the 4th of July festivities. So that's why I bumped everything up, and it kind of worked out because Mary and them will be here at Juicy's closed for Thursday and Friday. And then at Supreme Building Products, normally we're on there Friday, but they're closed as well. They're going to be closed on Friday. And so we're going to be at Supreme Building Products tomorrow for the podcast. And then if you've gone to some places for sure, like Medley's and Tammy's, they're and Bosky's, I'm going to put those 3 on here. They are closed all weekend long or all week long. And if you want to see all the other ones as well, and we'll go through them later on throughout the show, but I just want to keep y'all updated. Jay's Restaurant will be closed from July the 4th to July the 6th. They will reopen on the 7th. The Vanilla Bean will be closed on the 4th and the 5th. Star Physical Therapy is closed on the 4th. Infinity Family Health LLC is closed on the 4th. Suntan City will be closed on the 4th. Beauty and the Beard has been closed since June the 29th through the July 4th. They will reopen on the 5th. Catch them. You can catch us at the 4th of July celebrations at the Milliner Recreation Center, jamming out to the 9th sun. And speaking of those, again, if you want to know all the festivities that are going down in Warren County and beyond, so we have Centertown's events on here, which is on Thursday night. And then we have all July 4th events that's happening on the 4th, followed by the July 5th events and so forth. And then if you haven't got your fireworks, we even have Harrison Ferry fireworks in here. So we got Midway, we got Morrison, we got Collins River, we got Centertown, and of course we have downtown of McMinnville on here as well. And again, you can see all those on there just in case. But again, we have over 20-something comments on our Facebook page post. Make sure you check that out. It's just, yeah, everybody's closed. So make sure you check it out. Some other people, Bars Furniture closed on the 4th. Penny from Old Sugar, so they're closed on the 4th. And I will, after I get off the show today, like I did when it's bad snowy weather, I'll condense this list down so everybody can see the 4th, the Thursdays, and the Fridays, because it makes it look a little bit nicer. Retha is making a suggestion. It looks like she goes, prices of fireworks will probably go up. There was a fireworks warehouse explosion in California. Oh.
Yeah, I think I did see something on that on the news. Yeah, could be. I mean, you never know. You never know what causes prices to go up in about anything, you know.
I don't really think, I'm going to play devil's advocate on this topic right quick. I don't think they're going to go up that much.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Walmart where you're getting, they've already ordered it.
Yeah. Your stuff's already ordered in the tents. Yeah, and I think that as you get closer to the 4th, you sometimes usually those fireworks tents, they're looking to kind of wheel and deal.
Oh, it said fireworks already went up when some are produced in China. So there you go.
Oh, tariffs, probably tariffs.
Damn, the tariffs already probably done its damage for whatever reason. But I do know that there is a ton of fireworks stands open. And 9 times out of 10, when you buy fireworks on the 4th, they do go for a discounted rate because they don't want to keep them. They want to get rid of them.
Yeah, they want to get rid of all that, yeah.
So, because I know there's some people, not me, we have been buying fireworks ever since they've been open since June 20th. But a lot of people wait till the 4th to get their fireworks, and that's totally acceptable. You do you, but you do you. Real fast, a couple of stories that we're sharing across the board. I just saw this in school news. I'm like, I can't believe she's doing it. But a shout out to Miss Sheila Gann. She was the principal for Dibble Elementary School, and she wrote the cutest little thing on the page today. She said, "Thank you for the 31 years of wonderful memories. Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. I love and will miss you all, but I will come visit and be back for your 8th grade ceremony. Love always, Miss Sheila Gann." And she put, Duke, you would love this. She, if you go to the thing, it's
it's like Survivor, yeah.
And it says, "I take no pleasure in this, Sheila, but you've been voted off the Dibble Wildcat Survivor Island."
That's funny.
So, but again, Dibble School is one of our top elementary schools here in the Warren County community. And they exactly what she wrote on here. It says outstudy, outscored, and outperform. and
Oh,
that's their striving that they try to do up there. And I hate to see her leave because we've done so many student of the weeks with her in the years past, and she has always been she's always all the principals here in the Warren County school system has been easy to work with each and every year. Also, too, a reminder that from the Warren County school system, that the food program meal pickup this week, there will be no summer food program meal pickup this Thursday on July 3rd, which will be tomorrow. Meal pickup will resume on Thursday, July 10th, and continue each Thursday through July 24th. And of course, the meal pickups are at West Elementary, is the only meal pickup located during this month of July. Thank you for all your help keeping the kids nourished all summer long, and have a safe and happy Independence Day. So, no meal pickup this week, which makes sense.
yeah, 4th of July.
Go ahead.
And just to go back to Dibble and all that, when I left the radio station and got to do some substitute teaching, I did get to go out in Dibble a couple of times. And it was always fun out there, and always had a good time. I'd enjoyed. That's one thing I always tell people, that when they ask about the substitute teaching, I've got great stories. Excuse me, of some of the schools that I went to and got to substitute. High school was a little bit rough, but because some of those kids, just they love to push authority, and
do they?
Oh yeah. So anyway, but the elementary stuff, I just absolutely love those kids. They were fantastic, and
What
was a lot of fun.
happens? What happens between elementary and high school? What happens?
I don't know. I remember, and I think I could talk about this at the high school. I mean, I'm not naming kids or anything like that,
Yeah.
but there was this one class I was in, and I was in there a couple of times, and this one kid, he just, first of all, and listen, I'm speaking from experience when I tell you, anytime I was in high school and we had a substitute teacher, it was go time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not doing any work in there.
No.
And we're raising all kinds of Cain and being crazy and all that stuff. I get all that. Been there, done that. And so this one particular kid, he wanted to beat up another student. And I told him, I said, is there any way that you can wait till after class? Because I don't want to fill out any paperwork. I told him, I said, just wait till class is over. Do it on the hallway. Because I don't want to be, And then the other kid was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because I'm sure he's never heard a substitute teacher talk that way. And listen, he never beat him up. He never beat him up or anything like that. He was just being
silly. It was a silly moment.
He was being silly and just, trying to keep, which I think we were watching a movie in there anyway. So 9 times out of 10, that was mainly what we did. And anytime that I substituted at the high school level, is there was some kind of movie that I had to show for an English class or whatever. And so, but anyway, come to find out, not that I would rummage through teachers' desk or anything, but in this particular one, I was looking for a pencil or something to write something down with. Yeah. And I open up the drawer, and there's all these disciplinary notes that I guess that she would sign to send this person to the principal or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was that kid. And so he had told me, he's like, I'm just waiting to turn 18. I'm waiting to turn 18. And sure enough, the next time that I was there, I guess he was no longer on the roll. I guess he turned 18. Fuck that.
Oh.
But and I hate that, because there was guys that I knew in school who did the same thing, and they regretted it. And I, one thing about me being a substitute teacher at the high school level, kids like that I would try to talk to and just encouraging to stay the course, just get through it, get your diploma, all that, just get through it.
Yeah.
And but anyway, there you go. But the elementary kids were fantastic. I loved when I was over at Hickory Creek. I loved my little English, Spanish speaking class. Believe it or not, I spent a lot of time over there. Can you believe that they would put me in teaching Spanish children how to speak English?
Oh,
Really?
I mean,
it
prime
was
time right there, baby. Prime time.
it was some funny stuff. As a matter of fact, one of the kids was Kelly's neighbor
That's
over
right.
there, and he was just adorable and so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And what was great is that I had the fifth graders first thing in the morning. Of course, they looked like they were half asleep half the time. And we had one in there that she just was not buying into it. She just wasn't.
Yeah.
And so I started speaking some Spanish one more because she would speak Spanish to the other kids, thinking I didn't know what she was talking about. But obviously she was talking about me. And so once I started speaking Spanish, her eyes got about the size of silver dollars. And she was like, woo, woo. And then she started being a better student.
I love it. God bless it. Kids are a dreamboat. I'm telling you. But also, speaking on like what you said about school starting back, some of the stuff we've posted. So like Irving College Elementary, they can't wait to see everybody. Their back to school open house is on July 31st at from 4 to 7 p.m. There's going to be door prizes, and they're located at 115 Dry Creek Road in McMinnville. Now, if you have any questions because you're in the Irving College area, you can actually call them at 668-8693, okay? But that's their back to school. And there's going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks, we're going to put these all together as well, like we did with our newspaper right here with the fireworks celebration. It's going to say back to school celebration. So if you're a principal out there or somebody that goes to any one of the 11 schools that we are not, besides the high school off the top of my head, I think that means we got 12. Please let me know about your back to school open houses so we can get them in our community calendar. And as well as, and don't forget, we do help out with the community calendar with the Chamber of Commerce. We can help get those on there for you as well. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we got more school-related things like cheer camps, and also with the Chamber of Commerce, signing up with the Warren County Youth Leadership. That's another big thing that goes on right before we get back to school. But we do got to take this quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk more about schools and then tell you some more businesses that are closed for the 4th of July as well. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Or to start getting bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder, sugars, or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Planning an auction? Count on the Get It Done Auction Company. The Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company. In business since 1991, they specialize in residential and commercial real estate with emphasis on farms and land. They can help you with estate settlements, business liquidations, and farm dispersals, including land, livestock, and equipment. Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company, representing more and more families in estate auctions each and every day. Call 473-7774 or visit DonaldHillisRealty.com. Firm 2273.
All about serving our Ford and Lincoln family. Enjoy our unbeatable oil change specials. Just $34.95 up to 6 quarts for synthetic blends and $119.95 up to 13 quarts for diesels. No appointment necessary. Plus, we offer convenient pickup and delivery services for everything from oil change to rapid repairs. Need battery replacements or wipers? We've got you covered with our mobile service.
Jonathan Beavers. I'm the new sales manager here at Reddick Brown Ford on Highway 55. I'm born and raised here my whole life. I'm very supportive and dedicated with over 10 years of automotive experience. Check out our expanding pre-owned inventory on our website or come drive by, and we'd also be happy to appraise your vehicle.
To check out our new service department. We have 2 new advisors, 1 new parts counter staff, and some fresh faces on our pickup and delivery team. We're excited to offer you even better service with our expanded team. Join the Reddick Brown Ford family today. Call or text us at 931-668-2177. Experience transparency and carefree service like never before. Your satisfaction is our priority. We want to be your number 1 local go-to dealership.
All right. Welcome back to all my Warren First 931ers. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
And I'm Duke Rice, hanging out at the Havener compound here in Sparta, Tennessee.
Be careful how you use those words now. Threatening words. Right now in downtown McMinnville, it's starting to get hotter outside. It's 78 degrees. Don't forget, it is supposed to be in the high of 84, but it may feel like almost 90 degrees outside. So please be cautious. I do want to reiterate that heat exhaustion is a real thing. And one of the quickest hits of heat exhaustion is a headache. Because it did happen to us. I had a swim meet to me and a lot of littles. And when we went to the Tullahoma one, because it was not very well insulated. So if you get a headache, or just look up the signs of heat exhaustion when it comes to these high temp type weathers, or the feels like high temp, because once you get those symptoms, it's the craziest thing. You can have a lot of water all day and you just stop because you thought, like me and Duke, we always used to drink almost a gallon of water every day. And it doesn't matter how much you drink. Once you stop drinking and you feel those symptoms, you go down really fast. And so you have to pick up on those signs and get in an air conditioning area, and you need to stay hydrated the whole time. So even when you're not thirsty through these high temps, my biggest suggestion to you guys is to drink water as well as water with what electrolytes do. What do you do in the heat?
Yeah. I mean, as a matter of fact, I mean, I've got show right here.
Yeah, there it is.
It's hard to.
I see it.
There it is.
Gatorade
Zero.
Light.
Yeah, Gatorade Zero has no sugar in it. It's only about 5 calories, and it's got plenty of electrolytes in there. And I do that with water as well.
Yep.
I mean, I drink water as well.
Yep.
But yeah, if you're going to be out in the heat, make sure you're working out in the heat, taking some breaks and get in the shade, cool off. Maybe have you a damp cloth, some sort to wrap around your neck or anything like that, or to kind of wipe around your face and all that to cool yourself down.
I agree.
But yeah, that's the biggest thing, especially as we go like over the next course few days. It's not going to feel as hot. The heat index is going to be not as much as what it was a week ago when it was like 105, 106. But that's coming. I mean, it's going to be by this weekend. It's going to feel like that. So again, just take plenty of time and make sure that you stay hydrated for sure.
Exactly. So get one of those Frogger rags. Do what you got to do. Real quickly, Paul Caldwell, old friend of ours.
Hey,
Morning,
Paul.
Are you doing any truck driving this morning? That's usually what he's doing. He was the one that messaged us when he was up in Texas.
Yeah.
Maybe he's delivering some fireworks. Who knows? So I wanted to share, screen share with you guys right fast so y'all can see what we're saying when it comes to what's going on, because this is all from our social media. Whoop. Here we go.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I just got to, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
There it is. Oh, there it was. Whoop. Wait.
Okay. So we kind of already talked about some of these, but I'm just going to go through them. Oop, there's us. With the meal pickups, back to school. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to click on. So coming up on July 21st through the 22nd, and I know that's a couple of weeks away, but, and this is a post from the Boyd Christian School of Athletics, registration is going to be open until July 14th. Click the link below, which is right here that I'm circling, but we're excited to offer a cheer clinic for kindergarten through 5th grade. Although we only allow 3rd to 5th to cheer in elementary level, we want to open this up to all the girls to teach them the basics. It's never too early to get started, which is 100% true. With that said, it's going to be at the J.K. Stanley Gymnasium, located at 806 Morrison Street in McMinnville. And then registration fee, which includes a t-shirt, is $35. So again, make sure you check out this amazing cheer clinic. Also, a shout out to my girls at McMinnville Chamber of Commerce. As the summer is, I hate saying this, Duke. I hate saying that summer's not over, but summer is slowly wrapping up. And with that said, you need to get on the ball with this. If you have a student that is for the class, it says now accepting applications for the 2025-2026 Warren County Youth Leadership class. If you're an upcoming high school junior with a passion of making a difference, this is your chance to get involved, grow with your leadership skills, and learn more about your community. Each month, the students will explore important areas of the community, including agriculture, education, government, business and industry, history, tourism, and more. The application deadline, and they're really strict about this, guys, is July 31st. You can stop by the Chamber of Commerce and get, sign up and do the application that way. You can also email Lakeland at lsimmons@warrentn.com, or you can find the application online at warrentn or www.warrentn.com under What We Do tab. Don't miss out on this transformative opportunity to serve and lead in the Warren County community. Me and Duke have worked hand in hand with the Warren County Youth Leadership in years past. It is a phenomenal program. And just like how I read it, I mean, I think it's a great opportunity if you have a daughter or a son that just loves outdoor things, community involvement. This is the place to do it. Right, Duke?
Oh, yeah. I used to love when we would get the agenda of them coming over to take a tour of the radio station and getting to show them kind of the neat stuff that we got to do, plus kind of the heart of all that stuff in the back, how we stayed on the air and that type of stuff, and then getting them in the production room and having them cut spots and being able to kind of show them how we spliced and diced things to make them say one thing and then say something totally different and all that, and to pitch their voices to where they sound like chipmunks or they sounded really it was that was some fun stuff. So I miss those days. It's always fun to have high school kids coming into the station and I talk to people all the time about in this day and age, kids who want to get into radio broadcasting, it's everything's podcasting now, right? It's like that. Yeah, this is it, right? And anyway, it was always a lot of fun to show these kids what we did and all that. And some got the itch, and then they would become interns and stuff like that.
Hey, speaking of who gets the itch, I mean, it was supposed to be a job shadowing day. It was not just with leadership, but these programs that the schools do, they do with 8th graders, they do job shadowing days.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And, Kason Nunley, case in point.
Yep.
He interned with me and Duke, and it was only supposed to be like for an hour or something like that. And he asked us, he's like, listen, I'm having a lot of fun. Can I stay longer? And I was like, well, it's fine with us if it's fine with your parents, and sure enough, he stayed with us until lunch and had such a great time that now he is a senior in high school.
Wow.
And his mama called me a couple months ago and said, hey, Kelly, Kason wants to, learn what you're doing. He remembered how much fun he had with you and Duke back in the day. And I hate when I hear that now because I'm so old. But, he had so much fun. He's like, he really wants to be involved and like work with you somehow. And now he is I never thought in a million years this would happen, but now he's my assistant. And he works with me on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays each week and sees what we do. Like he helps me set up. He helps me tear down. He helps me do production now. He helps me come up with news stories because he sees stuff and hears stuff in another totally different circle than me and Duke. And, I always say that there's always room to grow in businesses. If you think that you have learned everything and you're good where you're at, you'll die. You'll die slow death. I'm just telling you, because the way social media and podcasting and it's just not just podcasters, it's how quickly things are changing and the world is moving. If you don't move with it to some degree, like I'm not saying conform completely, I don't know how to say it right, but if you don't learn it a little bit of it, you will be left behind. Yeah. By the way, Paul Caldwell said, yep, he's on the road. He's going to Florida.
Oh.
Hey, you need to talk to our good friend Jan Johnson.
Yeah.
He lives in Florida. You just tell him that Duke and Kelly sent you. And
that's right.
Stay at their house.
Stay at his place. That's right. Just use the code Duke and Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah, use code Duke and Kelly when you do your Airbnb transfer. And then Justin Neely says, Luking Sharp Music and Find Your Groove is now accepting new students for music lessons. Okay.
Oh, so, cool.
Justin, what kind of music lessons are you teaching? Is it drums? Is it guitars? Is it a little bit of everything? Just curious.
Maybe a little bit of everything.
That'd be kind of neat. He might be like my brother where he can just pick up any instrument and go. Another thing that's going on, I want to come back and do the screen share again because as I've going through squirrel moments, we talked about orientation, guys, and they did publish it on the Warren County High School page. So we'll start with the freshman orientation, okay? That is going to be on Monday, July the 28th. For all you parents out there that are having upcoming freshmen, you better mark your calendars because this will come up quicker than you know. Come rush the main lobby with orientation video and in the advisory class. More details are to come with the pickup schedules and the tours. And this is going to be on Monday, July the 28th from 5 to 7 p.m. And then here it is. Okay. And then on July, I just saw it, 21st on a Monday, the sophomores are going to do theirs at 1 o'clock. I hate how they do this. Okay. Okay. Seniors are at 8 a.m. to 9:30. Juniors are 10 a.m. to 11:30. And sophomores is 1 p.m. to 2:30. There you go. You can pick up your stuff in the gym lobby at 199 Pioneer Lane in McMinnville. And if you go online and type in parentsquare.com, I'm going to assume, because Duke's always like, you know what happens when we assume. I'm going to assume that the if you're not registered yet with, like, I guess the school's parent email program, like, I guess that's what that is, the parent email. So you can get emails like your child. I was trying to see if there was anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention this one. Go ahead.
I was going to say, well, for the seniors, two things about it. With the seniors register, I'm sure part of that is getting their parking passes and stuff like that and whatnot. But I think it's just so funny because it's almost near the end of summer vacation before school starts back. And those seniors got to get up between 8 and 9:30 in the morning. The juniors and the sophomores are the ones that get to sleep in,
Oh, yeah.
Juniors not till 11, and then sophomores aren't until 1:30 or whatever it was on the thing. And so I always thought that was kind of funny. The seniors, it's their last year. They're trying to enjoy summer vacation. But we're going to make you guys get up at 8 o'clock in the morning to get started. It's just funny. I think it's funny.
Oh, no, I agree. But the only reason they do that, though, is because of the parking passes. So seniors get first dibs. So either you
get first dibs,
miss your chance to get a good parking spot, or
right. Or you're just like what we like to say, SOL.
SOL. We can say that on this show, and I think we probably could say it because I'm not on any codes. But I don't say it on my show, but I say it to my friend circles. Justin Neely said drums, guitar, bass, and vocals. Okay.
Ooh, nice. All right.
Send a message, text, or call us. So that is called Looking Sharp Music and Find Your Groove. There you go. I love that.
I've always wanted to play the drums, learn how to play the drums.
Again, I try to play the guitar. Now not all women have hands like this, I guess, but if you have like larger fingers, or I should say it this way, like we have some friends that have big hands that are women, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they could play guitar better than somebody like me with short fingers. And I tried. I even took the Dolly 101, like the easy crap to learn. And I was on the struggle bus. So, again, I know Justin's listening to us, and he's probably thinking, well, I can teach you. Listen, I've passed my prime. I'm good. I don't want to. I can sing, and that's what God has given me, and I will do that to the day I die. But playing a guitar, I'll tell you what, Justin, I have a beautiful Alvarez rose-covered color guitar that hangs up on my wall. And it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. And one day when I get my brick and mortar for Warren First, that's going to hang up on the wall. No, I tease.
I know, kind of behind me over here. I don't know.
I see a picture behind you.
Oh, this camera's
behind you.
Anyway,
right?
Yeah, it's kind of behind me over here. Is for Father's Day, McKenna got me some Funko Pops, and one of them is it's the Great White Shark from Jaws because it's the 50th anniversary. So they reissued some of those Funko Pops for that. But anyway, I love having that stuff, and when I would have my office stuff stacked everywhere between all my Star Wars stuff. And
your offices are pretty amazing, man. And
my wife decorated them fantastic.
Tara, if anybody ever needs a good decorator during the holidays and such, you need to call Tara. She does a really good job.
She does a fantastic job.
We love
creative. I'm not very creative at all.
Shut up. Yes, you are. You got a brain, bro. Kind of brain. Speaking of somebody that may not have a brain, it's somebody that there's a theft that occurred at a farm belonging to Mr. Mitch Wilson. And this was located at 1600 block of Short Mountain Road. So the Warren County Sheriff's Department is seeking information regarding this theft. The equipment found to be missing from the property are as follows: a Larmor trailer, a Kubota tractor with a loader, a Vermeer hay mower, and a Krone hay tedder, Tedder. Tedder. I'm probably jacking up these farm names. If anyone has any information on who stole these items or location of where the items can be found, please contact the investigator Spencer Pryor at 473-7863 or email him at spryor@warrencounty10.gov. This happens on a daily basis. If you see somebody with these items, please, and I know I jacked up the name, but you can see it. It's on our Facebook post, as well. So every now and then, this is one thing I think is good about social media is when they post stuff like this and you share it across the board, it goes a lot quicker. Me and Duke would joke about this all the time, that before the internet, people could get away with anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
It's true.
And now, those stories of running in the fields from the law and hiding in a tree, and that's just, it doesn't have, you can't hide anymore.
Yeah.
Also talking about some school stuff today. I feel like today's just school related, and that's fine by me. The school that my son is going to this year is called Orchard Grove Educational Services. And they have, last we heard, they had up to or over 100 students that applied for this school. And so they, of course, needed more staff. So congratulations. They did a staff spotlight on, they're absolutely thrilled and deeply grateful to welcome Miss Cameron Austin to Orchard Grove team. They said her warmth and passion and heart for children are exactly the light we've been praying for. Please join us in giving us the warmest Orchard Grove welcome. And if no one knows who Cameron Austin is, she is so phenomenal. She is like a spark in the light. Everybody should know her from Miss Paula's Dance specifically. And she always would have her hair up in a bun with this bandana, with a headband bandana thing. She always looks so cool to me. I just want her to know that if she's listening. But again, she's not actually originally from here. She is a Williamson County native, but she graduated. She earned a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance from Western Kentucky University, and then she went to work with special education and an educational assistant in Williamson County schools while also teaching dance. She's married to John, and Miss Cameron served as a job coach for adults with disability in Franklin for over 10 years. Upon relocating to McMinnville, she spent over a decade nurturing students at Paula's Dance Academy. And in 2020, she joined the Morrison Elementary team as an EA, working closely with Miss Jacqueline and Miss Taylor now. She is excited to be a part of the Orchard Grove family and to share the love of Christ with all her students. So I thought that was really neat. And if you're not following Orchard Grove, you can actually click on that link to see all the other people that they are doing the spotlight on as well. Let's see here. I was going to think, oh yeah, get them while you can. Duke, I don't know if you saw this.
Ooh, hello.
Right. So Oh Sugar is bringing back, I'm going to go get one today because I need some caffeine. It says, come try our festive chocolate chip cookie cake slices. You're speaking my language, Penny. My mouth is drooling. Also, if y'all haven't taken advantage of our farmers market when they're opening up on midweeks, please check that out. Again, everything is on our Facebook page. Check that out. I mean, again, you got to do it because today it was the midweek farmers market, and Vanessa scored some fresh tomatoes and beets from Brent Bain and Facata Pizza. and chocolate chip cookies from the Rusty Bucket, and it's open till 7 p.m. So make sure you check that out. I'm just telling you, you can't beat these things.
Yeah,
And-
farmers market back in the day. Speaking of Brett Bain,
Yeah.
which we went to church with them long time ago. Great family, and they've started their own farm, and they've been doing that for quite
Yeah.
some time. But we bought some plants from him, some tomato plants and some pepper plants, and they turned out fantastic. We had tomatoes and peppers all summer long, and there's nothing like supporting local farmers and all.
And the farmers market is a great place to do that. Something that's right up Duke's alley, and I'm surprised he's not mentioned this yet on the show. We need to talk about Jurassic World.
Oh yeah.
So at the 3-Star Cinema, gotta give them some love today. The Jurassic World Rebirth is going to be will show a date earlier at the 3-Star Cinema than originally planned. So tomorrow, it says started early and come see the movie Thursday night on July 3rd at 7:15 p.m. Unfortunately, means that tonight, Tuesday, July 1st, at 7 p.m. is the last chance to see 28 years later. So if you didn't get a chance last night, sorry. I just saw this post today. And they did say, and for those who will inevitably ask, we will be open for the regular shows this weekend, including on Friday, the 4th. So, but I have been seeing some previews of the Jurassic World Rebirth. Is Scarlett Johansson in this?
Yes.
Okay. So what's your take on it?
I mean, this is going to be a big movie. It's the big summer movie. There's a lot of them coming up. We just had the Brad Pitt F1 racing movie made $144 million at the box office, which I was kind of floored by that. But there's somebody that I know that went and saw it, and he was like, "Listen, this is like the ultimate racing movie. It's high adrenaline. It's done very well.
Yeah.
You cared about the characters, that type of stuff." He said NASCAR really needs to do a movie like that.
Oh yeah.
To drum up even more popularity in NASCAR. But then you got Jurassic World, which is going to make a ton of money because everybody loves the dinosaurs.
Yes.
And I was talking to McKenna about it, and she said that some of the things that she's read online about it is that this is more the director of this movie is taking more of a kind of the horror, the scary part of dinosaurs. And we saw a preview last night where the girls on the raft and T-Rex is trying to attack them and stuff like that. And it was pretty scary and pretty intense. So if that's the route they're going, then hey, kudos, because I like a good scary movie as well. And then, of course, coming up in July 11th, which I think is next weekend, Superman is in theaters. The new Superman movie.
Okay.
I forgot the actor's name, but anyway, James Gunn, who did the Guardians of the Galaxies for Marvel Studios, he's the director of that.
Yeah.
As well, and then there was another superhero movie, Fantastic Four, is coming out on the 24th of July.
I believe that's right. With that said, I want to just, before you go on, I have to. Me and Chris had this talk. How many times are we going to keep remaking the Marvel, these comic stories over and over? Like how many? Because I feel like we had a pretty good, like the first Fantastic Four that came out was with me. I thought that was a pretty good, decent one.
Yeah, I mean, well, now that Marvel Studios, it all started really with Iron Man. I know that we've had some of these Fantastic Four. They've done about 4 or 5 of them, I think. But they've signed Pedro Pascal and the rest of them. I think the Johnny Storm is the guy who played Eddie on Stranger Things.
Okay.
And some of the actors I've seen in some of the other movies as well. But from what I gather is anytime they kind of reboot and redo these things, it's to where this group is going to be in multiple movies.
Yeah.
Like you'll see them in the upcoming Avengers movie and all of that. But one thing I did want to say, not to jump off the subject, but a movie coming out November 7th. Saw the trailer for it. If nobody's seen the trailer for it, got a little cussing in it, but oh my gosh, it is so intense and really good. Glenn Powell, who was in Twisters, Top Gun Maverick, all that. The Running Man. That's another one that they've redone. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I want to see that one.
Yeah, The Running Man with Glenn Powell looks fantastic.
Again, there's some remakes, like I always sit there and think, okay, what are they thinking about? Like, do you not have a new idea? So let's go back and see what we can, but sometimes I think it's a hit, sometimes I think it's missed. But the Running Man one, if y'all haven't seen this preview, it is top-notch, phenomenal. Now, I Googled searched what some people have been saying about Jurassic World as far as reviews and stuff go to. And out of 114 ratings, they're as far as it says they're rating it a 3.7 right now. Not saying that's bad, but one guy wrote that gave it a 3. He said after 2 trilogies and 6 hugely successful movies, the Jurassic Park / Jurassic World franchise gets a soft reboot. Set 5 years after the events of Jurassic World, I can't even say it. Dominion. Mankind has fallen out of love with dinosaurs, and the modern world has proved its inhospitality for many species which have gone extinct. And then the few breeds of dinosaurs that remain now inhabit the tropical locations. I think this is him doing what it is.
Yeah, review it.
So overall, the Rebirth. Okay, so at the end he goes, because I'm not going to go into it, because he breaks it down to each movie. He said, so overall, although Rebirth doesn't break new ground or offer anything different, it is still enjoyable and a fun movie that definitely is worth to watch. Another person that gave it 5 stars, she goes, I saw it in 3D and it was so good. I would go back and see it in the format again, 5X. So action-packed. I was hanging by my seat of my pants the whole time. The lead actress was phenomenal, great role model. The actor from the Green Book movie was so sexy as always and did some fantastic acting. His French mechanic and his female co-captain colleagues were great too. Hope to see them in other movies. Loved this movie. So,
well, I think that anytime that you see an action movie like that, if you could see it in IMAX and 3D, I would say spend the extra $7-8, whatever it is, because you're going to enjoy it, because it's going to be more of a thrill ride. Yeah. And not saying that it will be. That was like the last Avatar movie that came out. Went and saw it in 3D, and I told people, had I seen it like regular, I probably wouldn't have liked it as much as seeing it in 3D.
Yeah.
And it may be similar to that with this new Jurassic World movie. Is that if some people see it in 3D, they're probably going to like it a little bit more, because you're going to feel like you're more into the action of dinosaurs chasing you in the theater as well. And but if you see it on the big screen, you probably like it, but you're probably going to say, it was a Jurassic Park movie. That's what it was.
Yeah. Not me. I'll just stick to the regular, boring, basic. I'm not, if it's as scary as McKenna and some of the other reviews saying it's a little more, not gory, but it's a little more.
Yeah, a little more jump scare type. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out. I don't do that. Unless you want me to wear my Depends, then yeah, I'll go with you. But we're going to take our last break for today. Real quickly, let's do a little live read. Thanks to Walker's Minor Roadside. Give them a call at 423-615-1937. And don't forget to use word code Kelly, KLOY, to get your $5 off. If you are stranded on the road, whether you're out of gas, windshield brakes, or something you need on the road, call them at 423-615-1937. Tim Walker and the gang will help y'all as best as he can, because he wants to get you off the road as quickly as possible. Hi, Miss Terry. And then another quick shout out to my folks at TNZ Rental and Removal. If you have not checked them out, please do. Zach Fulton does a phenomenal job. And I know I put them in this week because I wanted to make sure. But make sure you check them out. I was going to say give them a call somewhere, but somebody call me. That's me. Give them a call at 743-9079. They do junk removal, trailer rentals, property cleanouts. That's residential and commercial. And they have been serving the whole Middle Tennessee area, not just Warren County, for over 3 years. They just celebrated 3 years in working. So make sure you check them out. But we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we get back, we're going to wrap things up because this girl is getting hungry. Because I keep smelling the delicious food over there. They're killing me. They're killing me. Other than that, remember Warren County, keep it first.
Been serving the people of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you will ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
February is the month of delicious deals at Sonic Drive-In in McMinnville. Get ready to treat yourselves. Starting February the 24th, cool down with their delicious, refreshing strawberry mangonada slush. Perfect for those sunny days. Start your day right with our special drink offer until 10 a.m. Make Sonic your rise and shine morning destination. So many flavors to choose from. And remember, we've got the best sun drop in town. Dive into these amazing deals this February at Sonic Drive-In.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren counties for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor or homeowner or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Spring is here, and so are your yard care needs. Visit McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive, where we've been serving our community since 1995. With a rock-solid reputation for excellent service, our dedicated team is here to help you find the best lawnmowers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and more. We proudly carry top brands like Echo, Stihl, Shindala, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Skag. Take advantage of our early spring service, free pickup, and a discount on service. Plus, from chainsaws to gardening tools, we've got you covered for storm season. Trust the experts at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where quality and customer satisfaction come first. Call us today at 815-5296.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Oh, look at you, Dreamboat. Okay, so real quickly, don't forget, if you would like to be a part of our text club service, text the keyword Warren first at 931, Warren, text the keyword Warren 931 to 81010. That is our reminder app, little slogan. And then also too, if you want to be a part of the doorstep deliveries to get your hard copy of this week's newspaper tomorrow's the last day to be added to that, so we can get you started up next week. Or if you at least want this week's paper, because we do, it's how I am. I'm an overachiever. But with that said, you get all the information of community events and more. This week I did add a little extra something. If you want Kelly's picnic picks for this 4th of July celebration, and you get your blueberries from the one and only Randall Walker Farms, get them while you can, because they are delicious. Even the frozen ones. I always brag about the fresh ones, but the frozen ones are just as good. We also introduced a new page called Second Chances. We used to do this in our newsletter before we upgraded to the newspaper. And so there's 4 dogs on here that are up for adoption if y'all are thinking about ever getting an animal. We got the Business Buds page feed in there today. Unfortunately, I did not have any obits turned in this week, so that's why there was not an obits page. So if anybody was asking, where's the obits at? Nobody turned them in. And then also a shout out to the Young Men United doing their Rewind in Time adult prom. But yeah, everything's in there, including the 10 out of the 12 convicted people for the big, huge drug bust. Of course, with Susie Davenport, and then some. So, I mean, everything. Duke can tell you when he saw this, he was impressed. I was like, well, thank you. But this is the best community news you're going to ever get if you want to stay informed. So.
Yeah, it's great. And I mean, it's big print. I mean, there's a lot of information in there. And I tell you what, it's very impressive. Very impressive.
Thank you. And you can get it either doorstep to you, or you can also get a digital copy sent to you. Now, you can be a part of our digital subscription group, which is free. All you got to do is text the keyword to me, local voice, to 931-369-3050, and just give me your email, and you can be added to the email or the digital subscription list. Again, that is for free. If you want a $2 hard copy delivered at your doorstep and or your business, we do that too. Just text me at 931-369-3050 as well, and let me know that you would love a hard copy sent to you, and we'll go from there. There's so many events going on this week, guys. There's so many businesses closed. I am going to, because there's so many, I didn't want to go. I think I'd lose my voice if I said all the businesses that are shut down right now. I do want to say, if you are closed, I'm going to do a cleaned up version of our post we made yesterday. And thanks to everybody, all the 28, now it's at 30 plus respondents to that. We also did share News Channel 5's The Jury Found Sean. We talked about this earlier on the show. Sean Diddy Combs guilty of charges related to prostitution, but he has been acquitted. But they acquitted him of more serious sex trafficking and racketeering charges following a federal criminal trial in New York City. So, again, maybe there's something else, because, like Duke said, when you were following it, we were waiting to hear everything else. I know that there's already over 48 comments. Okay, somebody, Ryan Hooker, said that judge ITO question, OJ, send him to be the judge over Diddy. I don't know what that means. He had no witnesses because he had one in the pocket, didn't see any. Again, everybody is not happy with this. With all the stuff that we've been watching and we've been seeing in the news. But again, Duke can say this too. As far as media companies go, there's only so much that they can relay on air that you don't see behind the scenes, that we will never know about. Maybe at the end of the day, what if Diddy, he might have been a part of it, but he wasn't the one that started it. Who knows? There might be somebody else that comes out in this that is the ringleader. They just used him to facilitate, right? Like the transportation. We don't know.
Well, everything that I've seen as far as, and again, like Kelly said, there's not when you're watching on the news, they're doing segments. So they got to condense everything down because they've got to be able to get back to the next story, right?
Yeah.
And so, but with everything that I've seen, this the girl, his girlfriend, that he was, excuse my language, pimping out, for these parties and stuff. I think that's where they found him guilty on the prostitution stuff.
Yeah.
Was that there was no doubt that that's what he was doing, right?
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, and again, I've never been coerced in that. Hey, listen, if you want to be a big singer or a movie star or whatever, then you're going to have to do this.
Yeah.
If not, then I'm going to crush your career.
Yeah.
So I've never had to face something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And according to her testimony, that's what she was going through, is that she felt like that if she didn't do these things that Sean Combs wanted her to do, with these parties and stuff, that she wouldn't have a career. And again, that's kind of where they found him guilty of, not necessarily the racketeering type stuff, as well. And so again, you only see partial of what they're showing you on the news, and not that they're trying to cover it up or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just that they're kind of condensing you and giving you the worst stuff that they want to talk about, even though there was some real graphic stuff that if you went online, you could read some more of that stuff and whatever.
Yeah. I didn't.
But
I read all that stuff online, and I'm not going to get into it because that's why we have judges. That's why we have juries. That's why we have all the, the due diligence of the process. We have to trust that they're making the best decision for that situation. And, and I don't think, and again, this has been going on for, gosh, how long now?
It's been going on
for years.
A while. Yeah. For
2
a couple
or 3
of years.
Him
doing jail time and getting the trial ready and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But what he was doing with her
oh gosh,
was going on forever.
Yeah. But as far as the trial goes,
I don't know if anybody.
Yeah, I was just saying, as far as the trial goes, they didn't say, okay, we're only going to do this trial for a week and then boom. They didn't take this lightly.
Well, the trial lasted a couple of months, something like that.
I think it's a couple of years.
But I don't know if anybody saw the Dave Chappelle 50th SNL where he did the monologue, which was kind of a stand-up routine, but he was talking about that. He's like, people were asking him, like if he'd ever went to any of these Diddy freak parties, and it's like, no, I've never been. He goes, and then I realized I must be ugly.
Oh,
it's just the funniest thing.
Are you in it? Oh man.
Yeah. And then you talk about how like if he was there, he wouldn't be involved, but he kind of had it. He goes, I think the other thing is I've got a snitch vibe. And so it was like, you'd be ratting people out,
You're like, smell it. You smell, does smell snitch?
Yeah. I got a snitch vibe. It's funny stuff. But anyway, it's, I don't know where they go to for now, because that was, the U.S. government was the one who was bringing the case against him. So I don't think they can retry him for this now.
No.
So like I said, the lesser counts of the prosecution, I guess that would be up to the judge at the sentencing phase at this point of, is it time served? Is it a little more time? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hate it overall, and I know there was people that was hoping for a different outcome, but unfortunately that's just not. And so that's why I'm going to write this down for tomorrow's show to send prayers to those victims, because we can't ever understand why people do or get away with, or it's sad.
right? It's like the old saying, the sun shines on everyone, right? And sometimes people get away with stuff that you don't understand why they get away with that, and why good people go through what they go through, and then labeled bad people get away with whatever they get away with.
Right.
It's hard to understand sometimes.
Well, guys, it has been a blast hanging out at Juicy's. My sandwiches are done.
Oh, watch out now.
If you want to do a Kelly special, as I call it, because I always have crazy concoctions, ask for a garden slider today. And instead of a tomato, ask for a cucumber.
Ooh, okay.
Yep, it's really good. It's on cornbread. It's their gluten-free cornbread with white beans and their dill sauce with a cucumber. It's really good. It's really good.
I'm jealous.
You should be. I mean, I'm jealous of you. You got the fan going on, your wife beater shirt on, and sitting in a recliner. I mean,
well, I would tell you, you guys are lucky I'm even dressed. I'm just telling you right now. So, which Kelly tells me off the air, hey, go shirtless. We need more viewers. I'm like, I don't want to turn anybody off. Everybody be like, oh, I don't see that. I'm trying to eat breakfast. Woo,
they're going to turn me into the law if you keep saying I do work brutality. No. Okay. But anyways, with that said, guys, it has been a phenomenal day here. We will be on again tomorrow with, we're going to be live tomorrow. Now, I will tell you this. Y'all need to bear with me because this has been a hard week on me. I've had, and I know I'm like, Mom, my daughter has had no daycare all week. So I've been at the mercy of my best friend, Amanda. And tomorrow Amanda's going on vacation. So tomorrow I may have my little girl with me. So I don't know how the show's going to go. We may just do at least an hour just to get some stuff in. But we will be live tomorrow at Supreme Building Products with Reese talking about all their sales that they got going on and their hours of operation. I do know ahead of time they are closed on Friday, but they are going to be reopening on the regular hours. I think he said on Saturday. But tune in to that tomorrow and see all the amazing deals. Don't forget, if you are a business out there listening and you have not given me the dates or if you're closed or not, I'm going to make a big list today to compile so you can see it a little bit better instead of all in the comments. But other than that, Duke, do you have anything you would like to end with?
Oh, no, I've had a blast this morning. It's been a lot of fun. Us get together anytime that we get together, just talk and have a good time. And hope everybody was entertained this morning.
Oh, yeah. The only thing we're missing, guys, music. I'm just, we need the music. Yahoo! Yeah. I'm not singing today. I got to save my voice for the weekend.
There you go.
With that, guys, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And thanks again to Juicy's Wellness and Cafe for letting me and Duke be live in their my little cubby hole. And
doing the thing.
Yes, don't forget to grab those newspapers or be part of something that we're doing here to stay connected to the community. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.